is that notification so low down? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a train wreck. Holy moly. Okay, let me tweet that out real quick. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna burp. Oh no, we're like minutes into the... Oh! Excuse me. Oh, I had some... a bread roll and some soup. It was delicious. I'm also dying, but that's unrelated. Wait, did I get muted? Hello? Oh no, it's there. It's there. Okay, so it's gonna be like a billion years till anybody joins. There I am on the Twitch. Yep, the crab is subtly moving. That's good to see. Bitrate looks solid. It's been a while, so. Okay, yeah. Oh gosh, that is like not visible. Oh gosh, it's like too backlit. So here's my real arcade cabinet. Oh, this is terrible. Oh no, my thumbs. Oh no. Oh. Okay. I think 1 second. I thought turning off my light was a good idea, but I may have been mistaken. Is that any better? Oh, I really don't think so. Oh no, here we go again. Oh, 1 second. Let me make sure I can actually see my chat. Oh gosh. Give me a second before I can get back to my real arcade cabinet. Oh man, the AI is terrible in this game. And the screen turns off when you don't. I wonder, does that mean it saves the high scores? Because I've been like switching it off. Oh, okay. Oh, that's just never gonna focus, is it? Oh, I mean the screen's not terrible in this little thing, but my camera cannot handle it. This is such a stupid idea to intro. Okay, actually let me start. Yeah, I'm an arcade channel now. Real-sized arcade cabinets. Okay, I should not be watching that through the viewfinder. It is impossible. Yeah, real arcade cabinets. I have no idea if the audio from this can even be picked up. Oh yeah. Oh man, first stream back. I haven't even. Yeah, get wrecked, son. I don't want 2 ships. Nah, dodging you. This is the worst thing I've ever done, and it's the first time I'm streaming in 6 months or something. That's great. I don't know if anything's configured right, but that's part of why I'm you know, just messing up. Yeah, get me. Are you green or blue? You're blue. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is certainly dumb. Yeah. Come on. Come get me. Oh gosh! Okay, it's admittedly a little difficult to play this utterly tiny device. Oh my gosh. You know, it's hilarious. So my mom brought me this as like an early Christmas gift. I mean, I could have opened it during Christmas, but she wouldn't be up here during Christmas, and I kind of like wanted to let her see me opening the presents she got me. But it was funny because that day I was out Thanksgiving, and we actually played Galaga at an arcade, so it's actually kind of funny like that. Oh, okay, you know what? Enough of this nonsense. Let me get to actually explaining everything, sort of. Yeah, I hope my audio is good. Let me check. 1 second. Let me just make sure the stream audio is good. Everything, sort of. Okay, yeah, my audio is there. What is this? A little Streamlabs button? 1 second. Let me just make sure the stream audio is good. Everything, sort of. Oh, okay, yeah, my audio is there. What is this? A little stream. Oh, okay, that's weird. Is that there for like everybody, or is it just me? Because I did install like Streamlabs based stuff. Okay, let me unplug this real quick because I gotta move it back where it's supposed to be. Let me turn. You know what? I'll leave that on for now. Yeah, I gotta. 1 second. I gotta. Give me a moment. Getting my. Oh gosh. Knocking things off. Oh, no. Okay, let me get that out of the way and that out of the way. Okay, enough of my, like, intro gimmicks. Let's get to the meat and the beans. Oh, I cannot get my headphones around far enough to see this. Come on. I mean, I technically set up for the stream before the stream started. But it doesn't mean I'm good at doing such tasks. Okay, let me get this on to the webcam mount again. What happened to the toilet paper roll? It was keeping my strings on it. And, oh snap! Here I am! I'm back! And nobody's in chat, but I don't care. Well, actually, let me see. Is anybody in chat? It kind of got lowered. Nope, nobody's in chat. It's probably just me, actually. Actually, wait a second. How do I... See, I can't actually remember... What do you mean stream offline? Streamlabs? Wait, do I need to update? Wait, what's wrong with Streamlabs? Hello? Okay. Yeah, let me restart Streamlabs real quick. It's been a while, so you gotta let me troubleshoot for the couple minutes of this stream. Oh, gosh. Oh, you know what? While I'm doing that, let me... Oh, hi, Thomas. There you are. Let me actually start adjusting, you know... So, one magical thing that I had built and never got to show off because of everything happening and me stopping streaming before then is... I built a little attachment that, hi, yeah, I can move my webcam back and forth now, so it's like, you know, and actually one funny part about it is I can even, it's very subtle, but I can even, sorry, I'm looking at my screen to see me doing it. I can even move it back and forth. It's a little chunky, but this thing doesn't have audio, so you're not hearing it like grind about because it's made of like 3D printer filament and garbage, and it's a little creepy having it like right in my face here, especially because I never really look at it because I'm looking at the screen in the chat. Why is stream offline? Do I have to update? No. Backup, help. Chatbot, please. Oh, I haven't used this in a while. Oh, I have to hit the connect button. Oh. Do I have to... Oh, I've got an itch. 1 second. Ah! It's itchy. Do I have to generate a new token? Give me a second. I'm just kind of getting back into the swing of things, which includes everything being broken, including my chat bot. Thank you, ATB. That's one of those things I was working on while I was gone. Generate token, maybe? Yeah, give me a second to fix everything. I gotta sign in. This isn't like reflecting off my face or something, right? No, you guys can't see this. It's been 3,000 years! KingCrabmaster. I don't memorize passwords. Who does that? Give me a second. I just need to find my Twitch password. Do 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 do. That's not where it is. Ah, the crown looks so good on stream. I love how shiny it is with the light on it. There's Twitch. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I spelled that right, but okay. Created. Yeah. Authorize it, please. KingCrabBot, I think I named it. Connect? Oh my gosh. Wait, what? Ah! Oh gosh, I hate this. I accidentally logged in with myself to be my own bot. Oh, jeez. Okay, 1 second. Generate token again. I think that's the name of this garbage. Sorry. I just want to get everything working again before I do a legit stream. Yeah, there's the one. Where's that symbol on my keyboard again? Oh, nowhere. It's not a real symbol. Yeah, just gonna dox myself real quick. Oh. Wait, what? That's not right. What? Ah! I mean, I'm assuming that's what that letter is supposed to be. That's why I don't use these kind. Oh, there it is. Okay, connect, please. You stupid bot. I want people to be able to put Dales into my chat. Smash Ultimate, Soundcheck. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. I haven't looked into it because I prefer not to, I guess. Okay, 1 second. I gotta... Oh my gosh, this is a mess. This is how you start a stream. You just convince people that maybe it was okay. Maybe it was okay that I wasn't here for a while because I'm not actually a good streamer, it turns out. There we go. Everything's connected. Oh, wow, you can have Discord bots? Oh, I gotta get one of those eventually. Okay, yeah, that dashboard and console is back. Yeah, I've got a couple of friends who've been freaking out about it being like a really good thing of music, which I hope it's a good soundtrack when there's like, you know, like 900 plus songs, 1,000 or something stupid like that. I'm playing while listening. I mean, listening while playing. Here. This is gonna be loud at first, I bet. Okay. It's time for stories and garbage like that. Actually, let me... 1 second. Let me switch to... this one. Oh, yeah, let me get rid of that real quick. Hello! Wait, I can make this worse, can't I? Where's my 4x3 webcam? Why isn't it working? It's too many webcams, I think. Oh, I know. 1 second. There I am. gosh, what am I doing with my life? Okay, get that back in. Get that off. Get that off. Get that off. That can stay on. There we go. Oh yeah, and let me just yoink. Okay, enough fooling around. Okay, I gotta calm down. I'm excited because I'm back. Okay, get around. Crab fire. You ever wonder why you're single? I'm a loner who puts no effort into going out and finding a nice lady to date. It kinda helps when you're a terrible person. Okay, well, no, okay, being a terrible person doesn't get you the girlfriend. Being a terrible person, in my regard, is why I don't have one. Also, I'm gonna move this over a little bit, slide it back a little bit, and tilt it just... Oh, whoa, that's just untightening it. What the heck is this? Oh, that's weird. Sorry, I'm learning the ropes of my own... Oh, that's almost do kind of like it more centered. Sorry, just experimenting with the new... There we go. I guess. I'll probably fiddle with that a bit. So I can probably... Okay, which one of these pictures is the best for me to, like, initialize everything? Oh, gosh. So, I mean, you guys already know a little bit of this. But, okay, there's a good one. I wake up one morning to my oldest brother, Ruben, talking about... asking, I forget what he was looking for. Like a hair dryer or... I don't know. There was like... It was something. Like maybe he was wondering where a vacuum was. A water vacuum. And it takes me a moment to realize I should really get out of bed. Because something's more than likely completely wrong. And it was indeed horrible. So, we had a big rain overnight, and our sub pump had died. And my brother lives in the basement, so he was the first one to discover that we had, like, I mean, I don't know, I think the water had gone down a little bit by, well, actually, let me see, is this, I can't remember, it was basically this height, though, even if it had, like, gone down a little bit or something. Yeah, I can't tell in this image if that's, like, the water height. I mean, that photo's weird. Why is the photo, like, bending in the corner? I don't know. Yeah, so his room was full of water. And so that day became, like, getting rid of water, pumping it out of our house, and then stripping all of the broken floorboards, because these are those fake wood floors, and yeah, they were all just ruined. Dead, just bloated and horrible. So we had to just like take everything out from there. Do I have any more good pictures? Yeah, like it. Oh, whoa, can't drag it like that. There we go. Yeah, like every room in the basement, okay. I don't mean to, like, talk about his personal life too much, but Ruben's a bit of a messy person, so the basement wasn't... Like, he had just cleaned the basement, so it was kind of at its cleanest, which is good, but he's a bit of a messy person, so there's, you know, there was a lot of stuff sitting around. Now, there was a lot more floating. The first thing we did was basically pick everything up out of the water, mostly because here we are, it's, like, it's still spring. It was, I forget what month. Only a couple months into the year. Funny enough, I had just, the camera mount I have here, I had just gotten it 3D printed. And I just did not get a chance to use it for so long. Like, I think I did that joke Doki Doki stream, but that was like the only real moment I had motivation to stream it until recently, because the holidays just ended. Gosh. Yeah, it was pretty bad, and it is a little freaky, too, when you find, like, electrical items plugged in in the water you're walking around in, and it's freezing cold, and it was not a pleasant day at all. Have I shown this one yet? Yeah, you can see there's a good angle. Like, luckily most of his books were up top, but a couple things did get ruined. Unhappily, some, like, household paperwork got ruined, but, it was pretty terrible. 1 second. I actually have completely forgot. I've got a journal that I keep, and it's, yeah, I'm gonna probably be going through and referencing it for any details I've forgotten in 6 months, because I've got a bad memory, and I hardly even remember to, excuse me, I hardly even remember to put things in this. Let's see. When was this? So what month was this? Sorry, I just get to a random page and I read the line. So I get pretty melodramatic in this, let's be honest. Is this, just making sure. Is this chat scrolling? Okay, yeah, there's just not been comments. Burning various wood from the basement and from furniture feels symbolic of how my future in this house will be. Very non-permanent. Yeah, I'm a very melodramatic person at times. Oh yeah! Oh, why? So, okay, it was, I guess, the 16th, which is the 4th month? Let me just check real quick. 16th of April, I guess, is when I wrote this down. The first line starts with, last night I noticed that when it rained, my wall leaks. The wall over, that way. Basically around the air conditioner, there's a frame, and the frame leaks. It still does, but it's like just a tiny trickle. This morning, that was the least of my problems, and the least of my brother's problems. Because, like, that day, I had expected that would have been the worst thing that day, was finding out, oh, my wall leaks. Little did I know. Okay, so after going to bed at 3 a.m., I was woken at 9 a.m. to a knock on my door from Ruben, who needed my hairdryer to dry the shop vac that had fallen in the water of our flooded basement. Oh my gosh, sorry, this is actually kind of entertaining to read, just because it's like, I tend to write these bits out of frustration. I debated going back to sleep for a moment before dressing. Oh no. But yeah, yeah, I went downstairs. It was all a bit gross. Oh, is that that's my 8 o'clock alarm. 1 second, let me turn that off before it. Sorry. Yeah. Crab gets flooded, a memoir. Oh yeah, so there was there was really gross flood water. There was a lot of trash in it. I had to pull out books and papers and electronics, yeah. Oh yeah, his cat was, yeah, his cat was still alive at the time, so she was upstairs during all of that. Yeah, we basically just spent the day getting rid of water and stripping things out of the basement. Oh yeah, yeah. I had to clean up room so Ruben could go in it. That's why I haven't really been comfortable to stream. Is Ruben's been in the guest room that's basically right across from mine, and I get a bit loud late at night, so I kind of prefer like having everybody pretty far away if I want to do streaming stuff. If I move and I still live with people, I probably will have the streaming room like far away from the bedrooms. Yeah, the house was a wreck because Ruben has a lot of stuff and it all had to move upstairs. Like it was crazy how much had to go upstairs. A minute takes in a... What the heck? Ah! No! Black Fire Day is horrible! Wow, it's already been... Okay, it's already been 10 minutes, so Zelda music is now what's playing. Okay, a lot of this is just normal stuff. Finished burning all the scrap. Oh gosh, yeah, that was funny. That fire started burning it. Okay, I'm just gonna put that over there for now, cause I got pictures. So my task for the next few months. So okay, let me bring back a picture. I don't think it's here. No. So, okay, the sub pump is on the other side of the basement. Let me see. Do I have a picture of the other side of the basement and all this? Sort of. So, I wish I could get my mouse on screen. I can't size this up anymore, can I? No. Behind, okay, there's the baskets. There's that, the furnace thing, and then the baskets in the background. That direction is, towards basically the highest portion of the basement. And so if you turn around and you go the other way, you get to another room that's lower. There's like a step down. You can actually see it on the left here. Is it okay if I recommend a free game on Steam for you to stream? What game? I mean, free games are free games. I'm not putting money into it. I mean, I'm assuming it probably has like, what, Fortnite level of skins. Well, I say Fortnite, but the first game I can recall with that kind of stuff was League of Legends. But I haven't played League of Legends in ages. You know, I'm surprised I never downloaded Fortnite. I mean, I kind of did want to try it, even though it's like a meme to hate it. Anyway, are you high, bro? No, I just haven't streamed in over 6 months. So I'm a little excited to be back, because my life isn't a living nightmare anymore. Oh, an SCP game. I was just reading some of those the other day. Anyway, where was I on the... Okay, so this is actually the lowest portion of the basement. So as you can tell, like, this area is a little deeper than the other area, even in these pictures. It's like a couple inches lower. So the sub pump, the thing that's supposed to get water out from like under your house, it needs, yeah, it needs to be at the lowest part of your house, or else it's not really working optimally. Either way, ours died, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, so this portion of the basement is at a higher risk of flooding than the other portion of the basement. So my task for like it was quite a while. Which is the best picture to pull up first for this? Because I had a couple like progress shots. Sorry. Before I get to that, I just have a picture of a toad I found in this folder. So I've got a folder of various images for this story of where I've been. Here's have a well, is that a toad? Yeah, I think that's a toad. Yeah, there's a toad. Basically, oh, whoa. Oh, 1 second. That's vertical. Dink, dink, dink. Yeah, just size it up as much as I can. Yeah, so I basically had to dig a trench from that area of my house to install a really garbage pipe that, like, maybe I could have done better work. Why do I have multiple of this picture? Oh my gosh, they're all vertical because it's such a, like, it's a long pipe. It's hard to get, like, a side photo of it. Which, yeah, you can see there are other, like, drainage pipes I had to go in between. This took forever to finish. Yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with these being sideways. Yeah, you can just more pictures of this. There were some huge rocks! Why were all of the rocks so large? I think there was one that was like 100 pounds. It's so ridiculous. There were so many rocks. This was like a living nightmare for me, just because I'm not a fit person. Like, I can lift some weight and everything, but, like, This was a month of manual labor I wasn't used to, which was great for me. I got kind of in shape for a little while there. But there were so many rocks. And I was like, it was just a pain. Yeah, basically just, and it rained a lot. It rained so much. Basically we just had to dig out and then put in a, drainage pipe, and yeah, then we just put all the dirt back. Yeah, I'm going through these really fast, just because they're all like the same thing, but yeah, all that digging, and then it's just right back to normal. Now, to explain, like, okay, so the pipe came in, my gosh, all of these are vertical? I feel ashamed. Oh, I should check. Did I make sure this is, yeah, this is set to just chatting, so it's not a game tag right now. Just making sure. Yeah, so there's this hole we dug out, and we had to put like a drainage pipe there. Basically, we put one of these things in. Okay, I think I know why I'm confused. Windows has already automatically thumbnailed these as vertical, but when I throw them into this, it's not vertical for whatever reason. Whatever. But yeah, I had to put that in, and that wall went fine. You know, it's kind of funny. I've got all these photos of like the aftermath, and it's like, oh, now it looks just like really nice pebbles. So like that all worked out. So that was the first. That was the first major thing I was busy with. So that was like that for me. That was a month task. I wasn't used to it. We didn't want to spend too much money on fixing that sort of thing yet because we weren't really sure if we were getting good insurance money. We did end up getting insurance money in the end, but we like were scared for a little while that our insurance would not cover it. So basically, because labor and tools are expensive, I just, you know, I do work at home, so I became the slave labor of the household for that. Yeah, so over the course of the month, Ruben has only recently moved in because we had to redo so much of the basement. You can see on the lower portions of the wall in the upper image, there's like a lot of like gray patches. Actually, do I have any pictures of that? One second. Yeah, we had to, so all of the lower portions of the wall became moldy. We had to strip those out. We had to, like, they did that. I did the digging. They did, like, the drywall stuff. What is this picture? One second. Yeah, you can really tell the basement was an utter wreck during this time, which obviously Ruben's not going to live down there. I wouldn't put him through that just because I want to be able to stream. But, you know, he got it really nice down there, and so he's moving back in. Interestingly enough, these, so this is an old bed that we got from our grandmother that he got powder-coated. It's like a, it's like super old bed. I don't know, like, it's at least like 50 or 60 years old or something like that. He had to get it, sandblasted because he realized that the paint on it was lead paint, and that's not something you want to be sleeping around. But what I was gonna say though is, yeah, they repainted the walls and everything, but the floor there looks like fancy tiles. Can I like crop this? 1 second. Yeah. Yeah. The paint there looks like it's all paint, but it looks like fancy tiles. I mean, this took extra time. I kind of just wanted like a nice base color to it, but yeah, he wanted something nice while living down there, so he put the effort into like faking, like he used some sort of like feather method to make those veins. It was kind of interesting, but yeah, that's what he spent a lot of his time doing down there, was doing all that painting work. So now he's finally moving back in. I don't have any pictures of like it all nice and full of stuff again, but it doesn't really matter because that's his thing. But while waiting for him to move back down, I had like a lot of time where I couldn't do any like streaming or anything. So I decided, let me grab a basic picture. So we've got this kind of awful driveway. Don't mind the junk in the corner of the image. There was a lot of trash we had to throw away. Yeah, so this is like the part 2 of what I've been doing. So, you know, our driveway, it's like a messy, overgrown gravel driveway. Do I got another picture of it? And I decided over the course of like the next year, basically, by next year, like spring, excuse me, I'm gonna have this whole driveway refinished, but sure, we got insurance money for the basement, but we're still cheap, horrible people. No, not horrible, but I just, you know, doing a driveway can cost thousands upon thousands of dollars. But when you live in the country, you don't really need something too fancy. But also when you work at home and your brothers, you know, want you to do things, it's pretty easy to give yourself the excuse to do everything yourself. Do I have any more pictures of this? I don't have any pictures of before I started, but I do have like a really early picture of when I started digging into the like early segment. You can see some more of the trash that we had to get rid of. Yeah, so basically, I spent a whole bunch of time digging out... What in the world? Why is that upside down? Digging out this corner of our driveway. And let's see, I'm just going through the picture. Why? Why is it upside down? Yeah, digging out a corner of our driveway. Sorry, these images are not in chronological order. Like, why do I have so many images? Is this the same one? No. Oh, this is what I guess when I started. Yeah, I put down some gravel and began putting in a small sidewalk. So basically, the driveway will come up to where this is with millings, which are like the pavement when they scrape it up when they're going to put new pavement down. They have bunches and bunches of what they call millings, asphalt millings, I guess they call them. And these millings are way cheaper than like everything else. I think like they're about on par with like gravel. And basically, if you put them down right, you can make it like a normal driveway, but it's cheaper. It's like recycled material. So that's kind of cool, and that's kind of the plan here, is to kind of get that recycled driveway. So yeah, over the course of a while, I worked on putting in these new sidewalk bits. It rained a lot during this period because this was like hurricane season, and while we didn't get hit by any hurricanes, there were plenty of storms that came through. But there were plenty of warm days still, so I still got to slowly work my way. Excuse me. You know, it would take like a day to do prep and then a day to do the pavement, and then you had to wait a couple days because I was cheaping out on this project. The materials did not cheap out on. There is actually like metal grates inside of the concrete, but yeah, and it's decent. You know, I think it's just quickcrete, but it's still decent concrete. But like the forms that you use to shape these things, I only used one set, which I would then clean up and then reuse for every single one. The gravel there was sifted out of our gravel driveway. Actually, I think in this image you can see in the background, there's a little sifting box, which we ended up, I made it myself out of some random mesh that we had lying around. And there's like a concrete pounder that I used to pound the gravel in, which Dan made out of like just some concrete. Let me get rid of these. These are like crowding up the place a little bit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let me just go back. Oh gosh, too far. Here, let me put this in. I got a lot of progress shots of this for some odd reason. Like, yeah. Is this? Yeah, this is the next one. Yeah, I just kept taking pictures. I just felt like, you know, when you spend like a couple hours working on a piece, it's like, oh, well, I can get a picture. I've got to wait a couple days for it to dry and stuff. What's this picture? Oh, yeah, I guess I'd gotten the next one done. You can tell there's like a little wobble to it. It's not the most professionally done, but it's like really decent. Is there any change between these pictures, or is this just me taking a bunch of pictures and not deleting the bad ones? Yeah, I think like sometimes I'll take a picture and it's just a little blurry. Okay, I think that's enough. Yeah, I guess that's that angle. Come on, where do we get better? Ah, okay, so this is when I started doing the back two little bits. I mean, you can tell it actually. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, this would have been like the final day. You can actually see in the corner where the fence meets that little stone wall, there is a little slightly more gray stone on the wall. I actually had to make that bit out of concrete because, yeah, we didn't, there was like a chunk of concrete I could not remove from the fence post. So I just kind of added concrete on top in the shape of the stone, and it actually came out surprisingly well. Also, while digging up parts of the driveway, stripping it for millings, I found a whole bunch of bricks. So I used them to test lining it with bricks, which looks really nice if you ask me. So this is my sort of pride and joy project of recently. Is just working on this little, like, concrete projects in the corner of my yard. Do I not have a close-up of... Is this... I've already shown this one. Okay, yeah, I don't have a close-up of that little brick in the corner. But yeah, we've got to get a couple more bricks to line it. But, like, this is just something that's nice for us to have. Let me, one second. I'm going to put this image... Yeah, I'm just going to leave that there now. Yeah, so this is something I'm very happy with. It was just a project that I'm just doing to make our lives a little better, because when it's just mud and gravel on a rainy day, it's terrible to go out into your driveway. So the idea is when it's fully paved, it'll be really nice. Now, of course, the rest of it won't be concrete. I've still got to seal the concrete. Actually, I just realized, one thing that's hard to see here, if I flip this image, you should maybe be able to... let me take a bit off the top. Whoa, that's the... Wait, what? Oh, gosh, the top isn't where I expect it to be. Yeah, this is that lowest tile. And I actually put a tiny resurfacing layer of concrete on. These are, like, unimportant details to anybody but me, but I'm really happy with how this project came out. Now, one interesting thing I should note is this area. I plan to put a little, like, a couple 4x4s and a little roof on, a bit taller than this frame. This is where our trash cans sit. And this is one of the reasons why we thought it would be nice to have this area kind of separated from the driveway, is this is where our trash cans usually sit. And I would like my brothers, because my brothers like to, like, use their bikes and whatnot, going, biking around the place. And, you know, other tools and things need to sit out. So, it would be nice for them to be able to sit out in a nice little roofed area. No walls or anything, just a roof. Oh yeah, and... oh gosh. Sometime during this... actually, wait a second. I just realized. So, I'll explain what this picture is first. Actually, let me... One second. Now it looks like a face. One second. I'm gonna crop some of this. I just wanna... It looks like a face, and I want it to look more like a face. Or not more like a face, but, you know... Just a little more. There we go. Whoa! There we go. Face cam. It looks so dumb. Oh, man. So what this is... So, I noticed there was this weird wet stain on my ceiling, which it's still there. I haven't finished this part. Oh. Hello. One second. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Let me see if... One second. I'm gonna pick up the camera real quick. Can you see that? One second. Can you... There's this little bump on the ceiling. Is that visible on stream? I don't know. But that's the bump that I'm using as my fake webcam in the corner right now. Oh, jeez, this is gonna like, one second. No. Okay, that's a little better maybe. Maybe a little higher. Oh gosh, now it's all angled weirdly. What have I done? What have I done to myself? Oh my gosh. Sorry, this mount's nice, but still gotta work out a couple things with it. Might need to print a new one. A nude one. Why am I like this? Get rid of that. Just leave that open. Anyway, this stupid little face. Yeah, so I went and poked it with my hand, wondering, oh, does this feel wet? It's probably being dripped on from a leak in my roof. And my finger just went in. Now, I say my finger just went in, but it was actually on the second one. Oh, this one's, I think this one's like flipped. Yeah, that makes more sense. So basically there was another spot like this in my bathroom that was a little worse. It got like a little moldy and I'm trying to clean it. And while I'm cleaning that one, my finger went in. And I poke it again and it goes in. It's like, oh, the drywall that we're using for our ceilings is just melted in the rain. And it was bad. It was very bad. So yeah, basically we had to cut that chunk of our ceiling out and put it back. And Dan had to go on the roof and put a bunch of Flex Seal on the roof. And now it doesn't leak anymore, which is nice. But we have to fix the other hole and patch up this one a little better. So that's one more pleasant way my house has decided to explode into a million pieces. Yeah, everything's just broken to some degree or another. You can't find the chat? What do you mean you can't find the chat? One second, let me open my own stream. One second. Gold can't find the chat. Let me just see if the chat should be there. The chat's there. He's just crazy. What is this? Oh, that's like my Streamlabs icon. That's it. Okay. Is my stream still going? Just making sure. I haven't gotten comments in a while, so sometimes I have to make sure it's actually streaming. Oh, I did drop some frames at some point. Okay. Is my stream still going? Yeah, okay. It's there. It's fine. Yeah, I just have to make sure. When did I drop those streams? Or those frames? Oh, gosh. Am I dropping them now? Did my internet just die? No. Huh. See, it says my bitrate is 197 kilobytes per second, which is not anywhere where it should be. That's weird. But it's playing fine. Whatever. Twitch is weird. I don't care. That's most of what's gone wrong in the last few months. Things have gone right, such as the new crown that I printed. Actually, here, let me just switch to instead of hugging you all. Oh, keep forgetting. Yeah, so yeah, the crown is 3D printed, painted. Eventually I'll replace the gems with real gems, but you can see all the lovely details of my new glorious crown. This is version 3 or something. See, you can actually see in the background. Let me get my finger angled properly. Yeah, like well, there's the other crowns. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to look at an image that's confusing me. Why? Okay, yeah, that way. No. Okay, no. Oh my gosh, I am not good with mirrors, and this is kind of the opposite. Yeah, right there. You can see the other crown that I failed. Hi, Gold. Yeah, so... Yeah, there's like a failed crown, but you can also see my headphones are different. Because, yeah, my old headphones died, so the old paper crown is taped to them still back there. Unfortunately. Ah, good old Uncle Palpatine. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the right button. So, on the plus side, I went on vacation at one point. We went to the beach with my dad, and we went camping, and it was nice. It was funny because we found the same exact campsite that we had been in the previous year. Unfortunately, one of the mini-golfs we went to, half of it was removed. So it was a much smaller mini-golf. But, yeah, the Chesapeake Bay is quite lovely, even though my photos are a bit crusty. A lot of these I have to pull from my brother on Facebook and stuff. Yeah, I mean, the photo quality is not the worst thing in the world, but yeah, you can tell we had some niceness. I'll just leave that in the back until I completely replace it. Sunsets are always lovely with the Bay Bridge in the background. I love the way the Bay Bridge just kind of walls off everything. So this vacation was partially us realizing we were stressed. We were very stressed after having the basement flood and everything. And we decided we needed a break. So yeah, we went camping, which was by the beach. It was like prime time for it, and plenty of deliciously beautiful photos of the sunset is like the takeaway of something like this. I'm just gonna keep layering them over until I'm tired of seeing them. Oh, where are good ones with the Bay Bridge lights? I'm surprised the lights aren't in that image. Ah, here's one. This is one of the coolest parts of going to the beach near the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. Is having this line of lights off in the distance. It's amazingly beautiful. Unfortunately, that is one of my only photos of said thing. Yeah, I was there with, yeah, there's my dad, my brothers, some random stranger who probably doesn't want their photo on the internet. Let me just get rid of that. Here's, you know, you always need me frowning to the camera. That's like one of the requirements of vacation photos. There's proof that it was me. We played mini golf. This is like the half of the mini golf that still exists. And there's DDR, which of course we didn't want to spend too much money, so we didn't play much of, sadly. Is that all the pictures I have of the vacation? Is that it? Okay, Dan has got to have... One second. Dan has got to have videos on his YouTube channel. Give me a moment to see if I can get this up. Don't mind me. Just about to, oh, what's it called? Oh, Dan's got a... I forgot he had a... Duh, he's got a flooded video. One second. Let me pause these before I do things I don't want. Yeah, let me just, oh, it's got a dumb term. Free boot. Yeah, let me just, you know, free boot my brother's content. Look at the video loaded. Let me get this... Let me shrink this down a little and try to get this on stream, I guess. I gotta move this window. Hopefully that doesn't crash everything. Sources. Screen capture. Yeah, let me just, you know. He would probably like the advertisement for his channel he doesn't do much on. Um. Yeah. I'm just gonna mute it for now. Just I don't want the weird layering of music, his commentary, and my commentary. It sure was a day. Oh gosh, you could see some of, like, when you walk around the floorboards, just liquid coming out of them. Oh gosh. It was a terrible day. Yeah, all the stuff we had to put up in our kitchen. Oh wow, does he actually have some of the repair work? Yeah, you got, oh, this is when we were drying it still. Yeah, this is when they had cut out the bits of the wall. Does he got any... Hello, vlogger man. What in the world is this all about? Oh, he made, like, food or something. Oh gosh, you can see the pile of junk in the back still. Oh gosh. So much was terrible. Whoa! Whoa! Is this us burning stuff? Come on. I mean, if somehow I doxed myself through this, and he'd already doxed me, so... Okay, oh, there it goes. I can't tell if this was us burning stuff or what. Oh, he doesn't have any bits of, it having already been... Oh, okay, one second. This is like a... Yoink.
There's your problem. It's broken. Give me the Pentagon. Finally get...
No talking for you. Zoom! Meow! Actually, does this have music? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he took a couple videos of the vacation. Some golf. Oh, man. I think it's because I'm streaming. It does not want to, Whoa. Did I just make my dashboard visible? One second. Yoink. I didn't make anything visible, right? Nothing important, it doesn't look like. That would have been awkward. Probably cut that out of the stream anyway. Whoops, I made the mistake. Oh, it's going again. Yeah, just, you know. Yeah.
Let's do this. Oh, it's so off.
I think I still lost that golf game, by the way. Oh my gosh.
Oh, imagine if he does it too. I know. Well, that doesn't count. No, I didn't leave the plate.
1 second.
My food left the plate.
We had just eaten.
Oh, I couldn't see. Oh. Fail. He's gonna try it again.
Oh yeah, Virginia Beach.
Oh! No! It'd be hilarious if I get it this time.
Oh yeah, we went to an arcade. There's a couple arcade stories I need to tell in a moment once I'm done reacting to my own videos.
I bet it's gonna hit
or my brother's own videos. For a second. Oh, he doesn't get anything from this, but oh, I think he put this because it's like a show of just how annoying these things are. It like shoves it out. What is this about? Oh, there was like a race or something going on. Oh gosh, no! Copyright strikes! I'm surprised. Oh. Oh, is this... Oh, come on, YouTube video, load faster, please. I just want to show a video on my video. Ah, whatever, you see the everything. Here, let me just show you through thumbnails. Giant crane game that doesn't work. Him being obsessed with a thing that just doesn't work. Kites, campfires, car. Did we start a fire when we first got there, or is this a fire while we were leaving? Ah, who cares? I don't care. Get some Zelda music back in here. Okay. Get rid of that before I dox my dashboard again. I'm just checking one more time that there is no actual information on the dashboard. I don't think so. It's just stats and comments. Anyway, let me open the chat back up. Get this back over here. So that's the funny thing. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I don't think it had sunk yet, but meh, whatever. Imagine your internet activity using downspeed to stream videos to you, then using apps. Yeah, my internet probably really just hates it. So there was an arcade where there was oof, my bitrate just tanked for a moment. Okay, I think my internet is really unstable tonight because oof, why is my bitrate so terrible tonight? I'm gonna check if Dan's doing anything. Is he playing Rust? Yeah, I think my internet's just tanking on me. I mean, I know I'm loading some music, but that's a bit much. I've done that plenty of times in the past with, like, worse internet packages. But Dan is playing Rust right now. Ugh. I don't know what Ruben's doing. I do know my connection completely died earlier. I hope it's at least good enough to see half of this stuff. Anyway, yeah, there was a, and well, we'll see if it gets better. Oh, well, it went up by a chunk. Not all the way up. That's weird. Yeah, I think we're just using too much internet tonight. Oh, it's going back up. Anyway, so there was this arcade, and there was this one of those cup games where, like, you've got to get the crane to grab, like, a cup, and it's got, like, a card of, like, points in it. And Dan got, like, every cup and got so many points. And he got, like, addicted to a ball dropping game, which got him so many more points. Actually, I should say, it got him credits. And then the credits got him points. It was really dumb. But he got so many plushes at the rewards counter, and we only paid like a couple bucks. Oh my gosh, why is my bitrate so low? But yeah. So also there were some crane games, and I got myself. I think he won them, but like I think they were like both like grabbed at the same time. So there's that. Oh, I just dropped frames instead. Oof, why internet? So let me see if I can message my... Oh, whoa, my bitrate's back. Okay, I think my bitrate's back. Okay, my internet's back. Awesome. Gosh, that must have gotten real chunky on the stream for a little while there. But yeah, we got some plushes and stuff, so I'm happy about that. But at a gift shop, I found a new prop for the stream. I don't know which way. I think it goes this. Yeah, that's the exclamation points. Ruben was downloading something. Anyway, sorry, I was just trying to troubleshoot stuff real quick. Anyway, so out of all of the props I got from Virginia Beach, it had to be this one because, well, first of all, I can hold it up whenever one of my guests says something they're not supposed to, but okay, just cutting out for him too. I don't know then. Basically, Virginia Beach has a bunch of no swearing signs everywhere to an extent where they sell them as props at gift shops. It's so silly. Are there any other stories? I mean, I could say the one negative thing about the vacation was that my brothers were playing Pokemon Go. And so everywhere we went during the vacation was dictated by, was entirely dictated by where the Pokemon were during Pokemon Go. Do I have any, like, stories written down from the vacation? I do know, like, I was enjoying the vacation, but I was frustrated because they would not get off their phones, and I do have, like, a thing against the, yeah, I do have a thing against people, like, on their phones while trying to enjoy stuff with them. Also, the campsite's kind of near a military base, so there's, like, a lot of helicopters at night and stuff, but otherwise... First camping... Oh, yeah! I kind of got heat stroke or something similar to, like, overheated, like, a couple days before the vacation, and, like, a really gnarly, well, I got a little bit of sunburn before the vacation, but then I got a kind of gnarly sunburn during the vacation. It was really dumb of me. It kind of was fine. But, funny enough, the horrible sunburn bothered me less than the Pokemon. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Yeah, Dad had to leave early. We did a lot of golf. Give me a second, I'm just going through. Oh yeah, good fish BLT. What? I guess it's a fish BLT, but it's got fish in it. Would that be like, I don't know, BLT plus? Yeah, there's a chunk here about me being frustrated about Pokemon Go. Give me a second. I need a boardwalk. I'm really sad that Dad had to leave so early. Oh yeah, I got the book all wet. That's weird. Oh, one of the funny parts. I wish I had any footage of this from the vacation. But, ghost crabs are, like, everywhere. Everywhere. So they're sand-colored crabs that have holes on the beach. And they come out, like, during the day, but all over the place during the night. They're so hard to resist chasing. They really are. Incredibly hard to resist chasing. Just because they're just so funny. They just run and they find a hole and they vanish. It's very silly. So that's most of my stories. I think I will now start up Roller Coaster Tycoon, but I need to use the restroom real quick. So yeah, this is a good time for an intermission. I will be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back. Ooh, it's pink.